Hello, hello, hello. It's Maria D back with another Life and Random BGM. How y'all doing? It's a Saturday. It's Saturday. And I feel like I haven't made a video in forever. Okay. And I know I told y'all in that last video this was going to be a sip and chat one. Because, I mean, we have so much to catch up on. I haven't been here. I feel like I haven't been here. Like, I think I made a video last week, posted a video last week. It was probably last week, but it just feels like it's been forever because I usually record my videos back to back to back and I just space them out when I post them. But it's literally been over a week since I sat down to talk to y'all. So we sipping and chatting, and my food hadn't made it yet because I was gonna do a mukbang. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with that, but those people that frequent the YouTube like I do, a mukbang is basically where the person just sits there, they eat their food, and they talk to you like y'all at the restaurant together, and we sitting across from each other, and we just eating and powwowing, and it's real nice, real nice. My food hadn't got here yet. I ordered some food from the Catch. It's supposed to be a seafood place, and like I had it before when I lived in Fort Worth, and so I'm hoping it's just as good out this way. Cause the catfish I've had so far out here hadn't been that good. And like I want to go to the hood and get a fish plate because we all know that the fish plates in the hood be popping, popping. But when you're not familiar with the hood, you can't just dive into the hood life. So I gotta find somebody that live in the hood, that know the hood, that can escort me to the fish place. Cause I don't need no problems. I'm not trying to run up on nobody, trying to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. My food has been picked up. Ew. Okay, so y'all don't mind me. Okay, so it's so much has been going on. So I started a new job last week, which is dope. It's cool. I work with toddlers. Um, yeah, and I only have 3 students right now. Eventually, I'll have more, but with the toddler age, because some of them will be one. The ratios, I'll never have more than 5 students, which is delightful, child. Because I've had a classroom with 32 kids, and that's when I was teaching first grade, but that's besides the point. So I'm really excited about never having more than 5 kids at a time because of ratios. That's gonna be litty. Um, what else I was gonna say? Yeah, so I committed myself to be there at least a year. I'm trying. I'm trying. I've only had one job that long. I hop from job to job, not because like I can't do the job, but like I won't say I get bored easily, but I will say that I'm like life is too short for me to be miserable. So like I'll just be out here searching. I'll be like, okay, let's see if this brings me happiness. Let's see if this brings me happiness. Because I'm single, I don't have any kids, so it's like my responsibilities are myself. So if ever I switch jobs or I do something, I make a decision, it generally only affects me. If my lights get turned off, it don't affect nobody but me unless I go to somebody's house and I'm like, hey, let me hold some electricity or something. You know what I'm saying? So like I hop from job to job sometimes. And I move a lot too. And it's the same concept. It's just me. So my actions and my decisions only usually affect me. So I dip out. I just be like, what's that? Oh my birthday. So that's me. Like I usually just be like, oh, okay, cool, we gonna dip. We just gonna move over here. And so like I've committed myself to staying here a year because I want to be able to say at my next job, hey, I have this amount of experience with this age group. Because usually I don't even put it on my resume because I wasn't there longer than 6 months. Since I've been in Texas, I haven't been anywhere longer than 6 months. And again, it's just me. If I gotta buckle down and eat noodles and hot dogs for a month because I decided to switch jobs, then it's not like I got kids suffering. It's not like my husband got to work extra hours to support us because I decided to quit my job. It's just me. I be chilling. And as you can see, I haven't missed any meals. So I be living my best life. I just be out here living. Um, and so that's the next portion of the video. I was supposed to have two jobs. I was supposed to have a full time and a part time. But the training for the part time was like 11 days. And it conflicted with my schedule because I usually work, the full time job is from 7:30. It was supposed to be from 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. But then the other teacher that was in my classroom that covers the afternoon shift, she quit. So I have to do basically the full day. So 7:30 to like 5:30, and I take a break in between during that time because ratios are different when they're asleep. So I can take my kids to the other teacher, and they nap with her. So that makes a difference. So that kind of threw off my part time job because I couldn't go to the training because the training was during the day. And you can't tell your boss that you just started a job, oh, I need 10 days off. Oh, I need 11 days. Because I think she said it's anywhere from 10 to 14 days of training, depending on how quickly you master the information. I'm like, I can't tell this woman that just hired me that I need 10 to 15 days off. She gonna be like, oh no, you good. And the problem is, with my full-time job, I make more than my part-time job. So I would have been, if I did try to do the part-time job, because it does have room for growth, I could end up making $2, $3, $4 more dollars eventually. You know what I'm saying? But like eventually, that would be me sacrificing a guaranteed 35 to 40 hours a week to do a part-time, maybe 20 hours a week job. And I don't know, like my common sense just wouldn't let me do it. Where did I get blue silver? Where this came from? Anyway, so it wouldn't let me do it. Like common sense just wouldn't be like, you can't sacrifice guaranteed money for maybe money. Cause I make more. Like I'm making more on my full-time job anyway. So I decided to do that, and then I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna work a part-time job because happen to be there at 7:30. Like I don't want to work too late, but not getting off till like 5:30. It's like y'all really putting me in a pinch. But like I could do weekends though. Like I could do a Saturday, Sunday job. And so that's why like I haven't done anything yet because I don't know where my motivation has been. I just lacked motivation and I need to find my motivation because I need to get my life together. And that's just that part. Um I need to start focusing on my pure man because that's anytime money. Like that's around my schedule. That's me putting forth the effort and saying, hey, let's have a party this time, let's do this. Or just selling a product, just getting the word out there that, hey, I have these incredible products. And then I said I was going to do that. I said I was going to get on here and do a video about my products and show what they do. Like I have, of course, y'all seen if you watched my hair video, you saw me use Coochie as a conditioner and you saw that result and how that turned out. And so I was like, Marie, you gotta put forth the effort because your full-time job, the hours you working, it's gonna be a little difficult to get something else. I mean, granted, I could probably get like 20 hours in somewhere else, and most likely it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. I can do evenings. I can do a couple of hours in the evening, help somebody close it down, or something. But I don't know. That's where I'm at with that. Still trying to figure that out. Yeah, that's my financial aspect. What else has been going on? Let me tell y'all about last week. Okay, hold on. Let me think of how it go. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Okay, so I had somebody hit me with the hello, Barbara. Shirley called my phone like I was Barbara. And now let me tell y'all what really makes me mad about this. Now, it doesn't upset me that she called my phone. That's not what she doesn't upset me. The fact that it was 11:30 at night And I had to be at work at 6:30 a.m. in 7 hours. I had to be at work, not getting up. I had to be at them. And so imagine your phone. First of all, I was already asleep. Like I think I had already fallen asleep. And so imagine your phone ringing in the middle of the night. Now, granted, 11:30 p.m. is not the middle of the night, but once you've already fallen asleep, your brain is like it's the middle of the night. And so I'm freaking like I'm heart beating because I don't recognize the number. And so I don't know, maybe I've experienced too much trauma. Late night phone calls always equal something bad has happened. But I think that'd be a natural reaction. Like, it's the middle of the night. Why is my phone ringing? Who was calling me? What's going on? And it's an unknown number. So it's not like, it's such and such. They just want to see what I'm doing. Or, it's such and such. Something must be going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you immediately go to panic because you don't know this number. So I answer the phone. Hello? It's the nigga. Lord, excuse my language. It's the nigga on the phone talking about, hello? Is this Maria? Yes, this is she. Like, I'm trying to be all proper because I don't know who this is. And I'm like, Lord, what had happened? What done popped off? What's going on? The Negro handed her the phone. So I'm like, what? It's too late at night for this. You should have called me. If you wanted to hello Barbara, this is surely me. You should have called me at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m., I probably would have entertained this a little bit better. But at 11:30 p.m., I'm upset. I'm upset, sis. Upset. Because you called my phone so late. Like, I don't even care what you gotta say. I'm like, and so she go on to tell me who she is, that I'm such and such's girlfriend. And I'm like, okay. I'm trying not to be rude because she sounded like she was really in her feelings. I'm trying not to be rude and be like, bitch, what the you want? Trying not to go walk a flanker on the phone on her. Whew. Okay. So she proceeds to tell me that she done went through his Twitter messages. And she don't appreciate the conversations that we was having on Twitter. Now imagine my face. Imagine my surprise. Imagine my surprise when I think back to the last conversation I had with him. The last conversation I think was, hey, how you doing? I'm good. Okay, good. Just checking on you. That was literally the conversation. Now I blocked him and deleted the messages, so I can't even pull it up just to confirm that that's what the conversation was. That's the last conversation I remember. And it had to been about, and I'm like, okay, so the conversation, because she felt like we was having inappropriate conversations. And she would really appreciate it if I would stop having inappropriate conversations with her man. Now, as a woman, I'm trying to be respectful and understanding of why she felt like she needed to call me to tell me about the conversations I was having with her man, like her man wasn't right there. Ma'am, you could have just told him to stop talking to me. You could have just said block her. And my sleep would have never had to get interrupted. And I wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all about this. We could be talking about something else. There's so much going on in the world today. There's so much on the news. There's so much happening. But because she wanted to call my phone, now we got to waste time and talk about it because I need to tell y'all about it, get it off my chest because I've been feeling some type of way because I'm like, I know she did. We got to be too old for this. You could have just told your man to stop talking to me. You didn't have to call me to tell me. And then, so I'm like, you know what, baby? And I said it just like that. I felt my mama jump out. Like my mama jumped out. Because my mama will be quick to stop you in the middle of whatever you were saying and be like, baby, it ain't even that serious. We're going to wrap this up now. I got things. Like, she'll be quick to hit you with the, okay, we'll wrap this up. And so I hit her straight, you know what, baby? You know what? We ain't even got to worry about this. We ain't even got to have this conversation like this. I will block him And we will pretend like we never knew each other. I won't say nothing to him. He won't say nothing to me. Because mind you, I don't have his number. If you direct yourself to the beginning of the story, I didn't recognize the phone number. That means phone number ain't never came across the screen. Because you know, if you talk to somebody, even if you don't save the number, like you can kind of recognize, oh, okay, their number is 355 or 372 918. None of that. I couldn't tell you the last time I had this dude's phone number. I couldn't. And before then, the conversation, like as she was talking, all I could think about is what the hell did we say? Like, what was we talking about that you felt like you needed to tell him? You told him to find my number because he had to find it because he didn't have it. Like, it's not like we just had each other's numbers. So he had to go find my number. Find it. Look, you see? He had to find my number to call me so she could tell me she didn't like what we was talking about. And I think what makes me mad is the nigga actually did it. I think that's what takes me to a new level. Or they coming with my food chat. I think that's what takes me to a new level of ish that should have never happened. On another episode of ish that should have never happened is the fact that he actually did it. He actually did it when all he had to do was be like, baby, I'll just block her and I'll never talk to her again. When grown men refuse to do what grown, and y'all, I'm not cussing now because I try not to cuss on this channel. But if you know me, if anybody ever watches my videos and you actually know me for real, you know I cuss. You know I cuss. I be cussing. So, you know, as it was happening in my mind, it was a whole bunch, not a bunch, bunch. It was a whole bunch of cussing going on. Okay? Hear me. It was a whole bunch. Because my brain couldn't grasp the thought. And she was like, I'm not trying to tell grown people what they can and cannot do. I'm not trying to say y'all can't be friends because y'all grown. How I look telling a grown person they can't be friends. Hold on, y'all. This is my food. Hold on, y'all. All right, hunties and boos. I'm back. I got my sips. We ready. Of course, red apples. That's what I drink for lightness. Like, it's real light. So I just drink that. And I got a strawberry acai refresher from Starbucks. They're delicious. So I got that to sip. And let's get into these eats, baby. I got poi. Now, I'm not going to eat all of this right now. I don't plan on leaving the house today. I plan on getting a little tipsy. Because this is probably going to be a part 1, part 2 video. Because I got a lot to say. And I don't want to keep y'all here for 2 hours on one video. So I'm going to break it up into 2 separate videos. Part 1, part 2. But this is my food for the day. Oh, look at my name on it. I haven't eaten today. I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning to go take a placement test. Oh, look at that crawfish. So I'll take a test. Oh. Amen. So I had to go take that test. That test was 4 hours for a job I applied for. And so, yeah. So y'all go get y'all something to eat. Y'all go get y'all some drinks. Pause the video. Pause. Go get y'all some fiddles. Get y'all something to wet your whiskers. Because we got tea. We got tea to spill. We got things to talk about. It's things that's been going on. All right. Anybody that know me know I really don't eat fries. But they're like a Cajun fry. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work with eating and talking to y'all. I don't know. Okay. Because I'm so animated when I talk. Okay, so she started trying to explain, like, I'm not telling you you gotta block him. I'm not telling you that y'all can't be friends. And I'm like, ma'am, I'ma just block him. I'ma do, you know what? Matter of fact, let me do it while we on the phone. Let me block him. Let me delete the conversation. And I pretend like I never met him. So you don't have to call my phone no more. Cause I was just, and the thing is, they live in Mississippi. I live in Texas. And I say that just to say whatever was going on that she didn't like, it was literally just conversation. We wasn't meeting up, we wasn't hanging out. It was literally a conversation on Twitter. Because I haven't seen him in person since September. It's June 30th. Tomorrow is July. Y'all do the math on that one. That's how long it's been since I seen him. Man, no, I'm not even about to do this with you. I'm gonna just delete him and block him, and you can get off my phone. And I called him so many bad words for allowing her to be on my phone at 11:30 at night. You a grown man. That's your woman. You should have been able to handle that without her getting on my phone. I got cheese grits. I got gumbo. Now, I never tried none of this stuff from this restaurant. I've only ever had a catfish. And the crawfish taste, I mean, it's fried crawfish. Like, it ain't the big, it's not. It's also not hot. Like, I can't remember how far away they were, but it's whatever, though. I'm hungry, so it's good enough to eat. So what else happened? And so yeah, I told her just like that. I said I'm gonna block him, delete him, and pretend like I never met him, so you don't have to call my phone no more. Cause I just felt like it was extremely out of pocket. And like as a woman, like I was trying to understand. I was trying, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get an understanding. I couldn't get an understanding of why she needs to be on my phone, or why her and her man couldn't handle that. Like why? That's a him problem, not a me problem. I'm not in a relationship with you. My behavior isn't a reflection on you. It's not. My behavior has nothing to do with you. You should have checked him. Okay, that's hot. Let's try this gumbo. It's a little soupy, but I'll give it a try. Get a benefit of the doubt. It's hot. Not hot like spicy, hot like the temperature is hot. Now I feel like this turns into a food review. I'm sitting here reviewing the food. Okay. So what else can happen? I made a list of stuff that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all about my lifestyle change that I'm embarking on. Um, okay, so it started as a video on Facebook. A lady was talking about being a minimalist. And she was saying how she watched the documentary on Netflix, and because of the documentary, it led her to actually embrace the lifestyle. I'm like, okay, minimalism. That sounds interesting. What is that? I love documentaries. So I watched it, and it's about letting go of things that don't add value to your life. If it doesn't add value to your life, if it doesn't bring you happiness, it doesn't bring you peace. If it doesn't have value in your life, why is it in your life? Anybody that knows me knows that when it comes to letting go of stuff, people, I'm not really good at it. Fine, too good. I'm just really hungry. I might just be really hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, this might be it, because I definitely do have a problem with letting go. And so part of it, like, there's different phases of minimalism. There's different routes you can take. But one of them that really stood out to me is the 90-90 rule. If you haven't used it in the last 90 days and you don't plan on using it in the next 90 days, get rid of it, because you don't need it. If you can go 6 months without using it, you probably don't need it. It's probably not adding anything to your life. And people that know me, when I pack up my house to move, I put things in totes. I'm a tote person. Totes make everything easier for me. And I'll get to a new house and I'll never unpack the totes. Like, the stuff will just stay in the totes. So that tells you right there that I'm not using it. I can't be using it because it's still in the tote. It's in the tote. It was in the tote when I packed it. It hasn't been taken out the whole time I lived here. So clearly those are some things that I can get rid of. And it reminds me of like that song Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. It's like a physical, tangible version of that song. Like, pack light. If you don't have it, if you don't use it, if it's not adding value to your life, then why is it there? Not saying get rid of your family heirlooms or something, because that's value. You know what I'm saying? That has meaning. That means something. But if it's been in the tote for 8 months and you hadn't touched it, not to say like winter clothes, like, I get that. Like, winter clothes, you pack up your winter clothes in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but that's different than the actual 90-90 rule. And I've been slowly but surely going through all my stuff. I've been slowly but surely going through everything, trying to decide what I'm gonna do with it. Cause like, some stuff can be sold. Some stuff can be sold. I can make a little money. And then some stuff I want to give away. And some stuff, I mean, it's nothing anybody else will want. So I'm just gonna end up throwing it away. So I'm just going through trying to decide what to do with what. Cause I have so much stuff. I have a whole house full of stuff. And so I look forward to doing that. And I feel like I spend more money because of all the stuff I have. Because I have so much stuff, I'm like, okay, I need a bigger house. I need more space. I can't just get a 1-bedroom. I need a 2-bedroom. Like, I have a 4-bedroom house, and it's just me. And one room is just full of stuff. One room is just my storage room. And so it's like, I could save so much money because a 4-bedroom is a lot more than a 1-bedroom would have been. Or an apartment, because I had too much stuff for an apartment. Like, I needed a house because I had so much stuff. And so I think about how much money I could be saving in the long run. And like, one guy I'm not trying to go this extreme because I don't think I can make the money like he makes the money doing it. But he literally gave away all his, like, he got rid of all his stuff except for stuff that can fit in the carry-on. And I want to say in the documentary, he said he has like 54 items. He owns 54 items. And he called himself homeless. I mean, technically, I guess if you don't have an address, you're homeless. But he travels like for a living. That's what he does. He's a travel blogger now. And so that's what he does. Like, he just goes from place to place to place. And essentially, it makes sense. Why pay rent every month if you're not going to be there? If what you do for a living is see the world, then he doesn't have to. Now, I'm sure one day, if he decides he doesn't want to do it anymore, he'll get a house. If he gets a wife, settles down, whatever. But as of right now, it makes perfect sense for what he does. Why have a house? Why have all of this stuff? And so I'm not trying to go that extreme because I would love to be a travel blogger. I would love to get paid to travel. But my reality, my life reality right now, that's not where I'm at. I need a job. So I need a location, a central location. And so there's that. So that's what I'm working on in my life. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sway myself. Well, not sway myself, because mentally I'm there. It's just getting everything. Because I own so much stuff. So trying to go through everything. That's the biggest challenge. It's trying to go through everything, get rid of everything. So I can actually consider myself a minimalist. And it's definitely like they said in the documentary. If you want to watch it, it's on Netflix. The documentary is literally called Minimalism. And like they said, it's not about depriving yourself. It's not about saying, oh, I can't have that. It's more about when you buy something, if you go get something, it's saying, not necessarily do you need it, but am I going to use it? Does it add value to my life? Are you going to use it? Or are you just going to buy it? Like me. I have so many books. So many books. So I used to go to Walmart. Walmart used to sell them like $2.99, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99. Sometimes I get a little spiffy and get a $6.99 book. But I have so many books that I've never read. This is here. In a tote, in a basket, in a box, unread. And so at this point, for me to go to Walmart and buy more of those books will be pointless. It will be one of those, you wasting your time, you waste the money. Now you're just adding junk to your life because you haven't even read these books. Unless it was something for, like for work or something like that, but that's different. Going to get a book for work and just going to get another urban fiction book. I don't need no more urban fiction books, okay? I have so many that I haven't read. So there's that. Did I say everything I want to say about that? What else? I'm trying to remember my little list. I wrote a little list, y'all. Okay, so At first, I had decided, I had made up my mind that at the end of the year, when my lease was up, I was gonna move to Las Vegas and start my life anew. But then I got this job that I have now, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna commit. I want to commit to actually putting in some time so I can put it on my resume. And if I decide to get that same type of job when I get to Las Vegas, like they can actually say, yeah, she was here for this amount of time. She did an awesome job. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, because most of the people on my resume now, you can't call them because they don't work there. They don't work there anymore. Like you would have to go back to 2013 to call somebody on my resume. Because the other places I didn't put on there because I didn't work there that long. They're really buttery. Buttery cheesy. These are better than the crawfish. Maybe if they were fresh, like maybe if I would have got it at the restaurant, I would have liked them. But as of now, I don't really like them. I'm not a fan of that crawfish. Um, what happened? So yeah, that's that. Hey DoorDash sent all the messages. So that's what I was gonna do. Is move at the end of the year when my lease was up. But I said I was gonna wait till the end of next year. And so my 2020, I'm gonna start my 2020 off in the bottom. So next year, that's what I'm doing now. Like I'm trying to find an apartment or something for out here. If I want to be close to work. I'm not trying to commute a long way. So I'm trying to find me something close to where I work. Because right now I live 6 minutes from my job. And that's because there's so many stop signs. And so I want to keep that same energy. I want to keep that same energy. Maybe not 6 minutes, but I want to be close. And so I actually even considered um what's it called? I actually considered doing like an extended stay hotel next year. Um just for the sake of not even to feed the minimalism, but just for the sake of it's just for a year. I just need somewhere to hold tight till I get everything lined up for Las Vegas. Like that's literally it. And me committing a year to this company, I started June 20th, so a year will be June 20th. So there's no need. Now I could find someone with a 6 month lease, get a 6 month lease, and then go from there just to decide, hey, are we gonna stay another 6 months? Are we gonna move? But I was considering an extended stay just for the fact of I don't have to worry about. Oh, they put bacon in here. I feel like it's less responsibility. Like everything is all included in that one price. You get your cable, your internet, your water, your light bill, the rent. It's all included in that one price that you pay. Got a little kick to it. All right. It's a little loose for my taste, for my type of gumbo I like. But Flavor wise, it's good. I need to go turn the air on, y'all. I don't know, it's a little warm. I thought I had the air on. Well, you thought you had it on, but I could be tripping. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm considering that. Like, I don't know. I think, and I've been crunching the numbers because depending on the apartment, it's cheaper. Light bill, cable bill, internet bill, all of that, plus the rent, it's cheaper than staying at an extended stay hotel. Because we have plenty of them out here. It's so many of them. If I didn't respond the first time, why would you keep responding? Mm, 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 mm. Got my nose running. This little spider got a little kick to it. Got my nose running. Cheese grits are A1. I can recommend the cheese grits at the Catch. If you ever go to the Catch, get the cheese grits. What was me saying? All about the extended stay hotel or the apartment. I have 6 months left. Like, it's, what is it? What is it? It's June 30th. My lease isn't up till December 30th. So I got a little time to decide what I'm going to do. But just to let y'all know, because we sipping and we chatting, just to let y'all know what I'm going through, is I'm thinking about that. Child, let me go check on this air. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, it was 77 degrees in here. I forgot my air has a little self-regulation thingy. It'll turn off. Dang it. It turns off at certain times. So, me thinking I turned the air on. I did not. I turned it on. It turned itself right back off when the timer went off. Acting like I ain't here. Like I don't be here. Well, let me show y'all how loose it is. That ain't quite gumbo. That's more soup than gumbo. I'm not impressed. Like it's no flavor. Like it has spice to it. I can taste the spiciness, but there's no other flavor. Like there's no, ooh, garlic, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no flavor. It's just eventually the spice hits your tongue and that's it. I wouldn't recommend that either. Now at other locations, let me not stunt. At other locations, it may be good, just not, just not at this location where I got this from. Okay, what we talking about? Um, about my whole apartment or extended stay conundrum. What I'm gonna do about that? I don't know. I think it's just gonna come down to the numbers. It's gonna come down to location, what I can find closest to where I want to be, and how much it's gonna cost. Because that's what it's gonna come down to. That's what it comes down to: the cost and location. So stay tuned about that. And so, what else? I feel like I'm skipping something on this list, y'all. And I don't know. Whatever I skip, it's just gonna go in the next video. We'll just slide. Okay. Ooh, what else? What else? I know, because I'm trying to picture the list, and I know I wanted to talk about intermediate fasting. I want to talk about that again. I want to talk about moving, the minimalism. I talked about that. Okay, well, we'll go right to intermediate fasting, and we'll just, whatever I don't cover now, we'll save it. And I wanted this to be a mukbang. Like, I wanted to eat and talk to y'all, but my food ain't quite as tasty as I wanted it to be. Like, I don't taste no salt, no pepper. I see a peppercorn, but I don't taste no salt, no garlic. It's probably gonna be nasty, but I ain't making no worse, I don't think. Okay, I did something with that. I did something. That lime and that salt really did something. Okay, so intermediate fasting. I did it before. I did it about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Why my fan not on high? Hold on, y'all. Boom. While I wait for the air to kick on, I need this fan to do what it needs to do. Okay, so I've done intermediate fasting before. It's actually not bad. It's not hard as long as you're busy. As long as you have something to do to keep you from thinking about food, you're good. Because you can have all the water you want. You want water? Cool. You want coffee? Cool. Now, you can't have real sugar. Can't have, I don't think they said, the one I read, because I read a whole little book. Somebody that wrote a whole little book. And I think she said as long as your coffee doesn't have more than 10 calories, you can have a cup of that and it still be considered fasting. So coffee itself, I think, only has like 5 calories in it. So if you do like Splenda in your coffee, you can have like 3 packs of Splenda for 5 calories. So you put 1 or 2 in there, you're good. And so I was doing really good at it. And then I stopped working. And so then I was at home a lot more. And so it's harder to do it when you're at home and you can just eat. But being at work, I just can't eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain times when I can be like, oh, okay, I'm going to eat something. So I think I'm going to try it again. And basically all it is you create a window from your last meal to your next meal. Some people say put at least 8 hours. It has to be at least 8 hours for the fasting effect to take place. And it's basically what your body does is it has gone into starvation mode. And you have to set it to where your body is in fasting mode, but not starvation mode. Because when your body goes into fasting mode, it burns up the calories and the fat that you've already eaten. It taps into your storage unit of fat. And so that's what you want. You want your body to get to the place where it taps into your storage. That's how you lose weight. That's how you lose the fat. But you don't want it to starve. Because if it goes into starvation mode and you think you're not going to feed it again, then it'll keep it. It'll harbor it. Oh, excuse me. So it's about finding balance. And so if your last meal, say you ate at 9 p.m., then I would say don't eat until 11. That's 14 hours. So your body still has time to eat up whatever you ate at 9. And you just find what works for you. You set your hours. Because sometimes, okay, hold on now. Why won't y'all say I'm not in Mississippi? It won't let me save the fact that I'm not in Mississippi. That sucks. Is it possible to deactivate your? I don't know how to do this. I don't know. Y'all. I'm on POF and it says I'm in Mississippi. And so I'm trying to figure out why I can't change that. I'm just gonna delete the account and try again. Useless. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to delete POF. And I'm selling my car, so I'm trying to. That was the email I was reading. I guess I read slow. Cause I gotta go drop it off to them once I figure out how I want it to be funded. I don't know. All types of stuff that I gotta do first before I drop it off. But there's that. But we were talking about intermediate fasting. Okay. So I usually did because it depended on my schedule. So I usually made it to like 4 or 5 to eat, 5 or 6. So then technically I was only eating one meal. I was eating one meal a day, which was dinner. And you can pretty much eat whatever you want, but they want you to limit your carbs. Limit your carb intake. Because carbs add a little more to be burned up. They take longer to burn. That's why you stay fuller longer. Like the more bread, rice, the more carbs you have, the longer you stay full. Which is a good thing in terms of your eating less. But it also means your body burns them a lot slower. So your body never has time to get to the fat. So it may take a little long, you know what I'm saying? So it takes longer for the body to get to the fat the more carbs you insert into said diet. That's why low carb diets are really effective for weight loss. Less carbs you have, the faster your body burns through all the other food and gets right to your fat. So I'm gonna try that. I've done it before. It really works, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it the right way. Is the point. Um. So I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna start next week since I'll be working and it's gonna be a little easier. Cause I go to bed extremely early. I try to be asleep by 11. So there's no eating. There's no eating after 11. So if I don't eat till I get off work, 5 o'clock, then my body has had time to process the food that I ate. Like I'm not adding more food on top of unprocessed food. And contrary to popular belief, just because you have a BM does not mean your body has worked through all the food that you ate. That is not what that means. Because your body still stores carbohydrates, it stores fat. So yeah, the actual food product has come out, but the fats and the carbs and all of that is still in your body. A BM does not mean that it's all wrong. That's it for that too. I'll probably come back to that later. I'll probably come back to that later. Because I made a text. Let's taste this pie. Hopefully it's not hot. I feel like I'm doing a food review instead of storage. It's warm. So I have to put it in the refrigerator, let it cool so I can really tell y'all how it tastes. Because warm, it's not that good. It's really sweet though. And I'm used to key lime pie being tart. So that's new. That's a new one. Okay, so yeah, intermittent fasting. I'm gonna go from I'm gonna go till I get off work. So I get off about 5:30. So I probably eat at 6. I'll say I'll eat at 6 every day. That's it. I have liquids, plenty of water, plenty of coffee. Probably not plenty of coffee. I only have coffee like in the morning, like once a day. And I probably instead of getting my usual like a caramel macchiato or from Dunkin' Donuts, I just get their iced coffee with caramel and cream and sugar. I would just get espresso, double shots of espresso. One ice. It works wonders. That's how I got through that 4-hour test this morning. Um. So yeah, that's my plan for that. Okay. So what else? I had talking points because I really wanted us. I wanted us to sit and chat, and I had tea to spill. I had to spill that tea about hello Barbara, this is Shirley. I feel like it was some other tea. What else happened? What else, child? What else happened? I don't know. I have to put it in the other video, in the next video, because I gotta go look at my sheet. And when I look at my sheet, then I'm gonna make sure the next video is off. It gets done right. I have my list right here. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. I'm selling my car. One, because I don't drive it. And I try to force myself to drive it. But I just don't like it anymore. I mean, it still drives really nice, don't get me wrong. It's still a nice car. But I've gotten so used to driving a truck. And it's not even a big truck. It's like a mid-size SUV. I call it a baby V. Because it's not as big as like an Explorer or something. It's not a Denali. But it's bigger than like a hatchback or a crossover. I guess it's regular size. But I call it a baby V. And so I've gotten used to having that space. I got used to sitting up higher. I've just gotten used to what I drive. And so I guess the fact that I let everybody else drive it, because my ex-husband, he was driving it. Oh, that's the tea. I'm still legally married. Because I got the job. I got the job before I can go to court. Before I could go to court and have the divorce finalized before the judge. I started this job. And you have to be there at the courthouse from 8 to 9 to see the judge for a non-contested divorce. I got to be at work at 7:30 or 6:30. I don't ever get to make it to see the judge. And I want to tell my ex, I want to tell him, hey, if you could go up there and finalize the divorce, but I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he will. And that's what's messed up about it, is that I wish I could just be like, hey, I got to work. I can't go to court. I need you to go to court so our divorce can be finalized. But I don't think he's going to do it, because this Negro, after all the ish that he done pulled, I don't know if I done put that in the video. I did, when I spilled all my tea. Y'all know what happened. Not to mention the new BS. It's been a whole bunch of new stuff that done happened that I ain't said nothing about, and I'm not going to speak on it. I give it to God. God gonna fix it. But after all the BS he pulled, and I want to cuss so bad. I'm not gonna cuss though. After all the stuff he pulled, after all the stuff he put me through, after everything he did, this Negro still hit me with so you don't miss me at all? I want to come home. You don't want to work on this? Where was this work on it energy when I wanted to work on it? When I wanted to work on it, you didn't have no work on it energy. Keep that same energy. Ain't no work on it energy. And no, I don't miss you. I'm glad you're gone. But I didn't say that. I did not say that to him. I did not. I did not say none of that. I'm saying that to y'all so y'all can understand why I don't think he's going to go to that courthouse and get the paper signed. All I said to him was, I didn't answer the question. I went right on to another point. Look, you got some mail at the house. You gonna come get it, or you want me to return it to sender? That was the conversation, y'all. Okay. This video, I was gonna say movie, heck, it's about to be as long as a movie. It's gone over an hour. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I say farewell. So long to you, my. Excuse me. See what I'm saying? I can't never be great. Excuse me. I just tried to be great, and they just interrupted my whole song. But anyway, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another Life at Random video. I've been Maria Z. You be blessed, and you be good. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.